breakwater has a big impact on the future of Eastport.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a big economic part of Washington County. The fishermen, the salmon farms use it for their nets. Tourism.
Tourism's going to be coming in here too,
ships,
right?
The Navy ships, cargo ships.
Yeah, right. This gets used. This is probably the only deep water port for miles around, isn't it?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yep.
Now, where else can people pull in here? Like, I mean, obviously you guys are working on this. So where can a big ship pull in right now in this area?
The cruise ships are actually going to go to anchor, and they're going to tender over to the fish pier.
Oh, they are coming.
Yes, they are coming anyway. They're happy to. They love it here, so they're happy to come.
Oh, interesting. What kind of cruise ship are we talking about?
This year we have Pearl Seas and Blount Small Cruise Adventures.
Where are they out of?
Blount, I believe, is out of Providence, Rhode Island. I'm not positive on that, but they actually tie up right to the fish pier. And then the Pearl Seas, I want to say Connecticut is their home port.
Interesting. And are they good-sized cruise ships? I mean, are they?
Yeah, probably. I think the Blount ones are 75 to 100 passengers, and the Pearl Seas are closer to 200 passengers.
Interesting. I guess we're going to take a look at progress here for people that are interested. Do you know when this is supposed to be done?
Probably late summer 2017.
So we meet again, Dan?
We meet again.
It must have been, how many years ago we did the Machias Bridge?
Once we move traffic over here, we'll take that bridge out again. And that bridge will actually be going to another job to be reused. So it was 10 years ago.
Was it that long? It almost was. It's holding up pretty good. I was just thinking about that. I drove over it yesterday.
Yeah.
So how are you doing here?
We're doing good. We're just getting started.
Yeah, you're just getting started. When'd you start?
We were here in March, and then there's a lot of paperwork and submittals and that kind of stuff you got to do.
All right, so what are we doing? Tell us what we're doing right now and what we're going to do.
So there's basically 4 stages to the job. First stage is to stabilize what collapsed, which is what we're doing right now. And then the next stage will be rebuilding the approach part, putting new sheet pile down the outside edges, and then a bunch of work in between there, but that'll get completed pretty much in the next stage. Then the third stage will be driving pipe pile on the outside of the old pier, the ocean side, and decking it over and
expanding it, right?
Expanding it.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then the last stage will be taking out the rest of the dirt pile where we're working right now. So the inner harbor will actually be a little bit bigger by, I don't know, it's somewhere around 50 by 400 feet.
Got it. All right. So a job like this, you guys done something like this before? This one looks...
Well, we do pier work and bridge work and...
So yeah.
I mean, they're all different,
How does this rate as far as scale goes for a company like yours?
This is a good job for us. It's one of our bigger jobs.
Yeah.
It's not the biggest job, it is one of our bigger jobs.
How many jobs does CPM do at once, or is this it?
No, we must have 10, 15 jobs going right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How many guys work for the company?
I think we get up around 120 to 100.
And how many guys work on this?
Right now, I've only got probably 8 people here total.
Yeah. Okay.
Count myself.
This face is coming off?
All that face is coming off.
And what happens to the road? The road itself, does that...
everything comes...
you're going to knock it all down?
Yeah, it'll look just like that all the way across. We take this, so you get that much more inner harbor.
So, I see. So all of that's coming out and it's going to be where they are now. That's where it's going to start.
Right.
I got it.
That's all going to be gone.
Got it.
But they're going to add pretty much the same amount to the outside.
Oh, okay.
So you don't lose any...
Right, just make the inner bigger,
right,
and have it just a little longer.
It sticks out in the ocean a little bit further. The Coast Guard didn't even need, we weren't required to keep them in here. We have this whole thing to ourselves, but we're trying to work with them to keep their positioning here, because obviously they're here for everybody's benefit. To put them someplace else, they're not going to be able to respond
Oh, this is only to keep the trucks?
in the middle of
Oh.
here because they're concerned about the stability. On
Really? It's that weak?
Oh yeah.
This was getting to the point where...
Well, it's got holes. The tide's so high right now. It's got holes in the sheet pile and the dirt. Just, when the tide comes in, it comes right out.
It does, huh?
Oh yeah.
Do you know when this was first done? When was the last time it was redone?
I think they've been working on it fairly steady.
No, but I meant, how long ago did they actually ever...
This was built in '62.
And have they ever touched it since then?
And they've been doing repair work. I think what do you tell me? They did some in the 80s, some in the 90s, and then early 2000s. I think there's been three times they've worked on repairs.
But this is total renovation. Or no? It's not like tearing it down and rebuilding it.
Right. No, we're going to leave that middle part.
Right.
Because that was built in '85.
Yep.
This was built in '62.
Yeah.
And that section was built in '62. You'll see the difference. There's like two separate piers out here.
Yeah, right. So this is all coming out.
All the pavement part here is coming out. And then from the edge of the concrete, of course, that was built in 1985. And this is all built in 1962. So that's on pipe
Did you do that in '85, you guys?
No.
No.
I'm not sure who built it, to be honest with you.
And what's the purpose of having wood down like this?
This is part of our demo plan. We got to spread the weight out. Again, for concerns of weight, you want to spread the weight out.
Look at that.
It's quite a machine.
You keep a mechanic on hand all the time, just in case?
Not up here.
Right.
I mean,
if you need them, you just send them up.
It's been mostly welding stuff.
Yeah.
We do have a welder here. There's a welder right out there.
I got you.
And they've almost daily had to do something for a repair. Just, it is tough on the equipment.
Ooh. Now, what about environmental stuff like that? Is that kind of a serious thing right now?
Oh yeah, you can see the curtain.
Yeah.
That's to keep the silt
I see.
inside of the work area.
Yeah, right.
And that's, again, we have to, put a erosion control plan in place.
Got it. How did they actually know? Did something collapse here?
Oh yeah, this collapsed.
This, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, there's a film of it. They got some video of it.
Was anything on it when it collapsed?
There was a little pickup truck.
Was anybody in it?
No, but there was somebody in a boat. I mean, a bunch of boats got wrecked.
Oh really? Anybody get hurt?
Nobody got hurt.
You mean it just collapsed?
Just collapsed.
Just dropped.
Just started falling in and snapping the things and started falling over. And
When did that happen?
December.
And are you going to be here for the whole thing?
I will be here for the whole thing.
Well,
everything's subject to change.
of course, right. If you, as long as you behave yourself, is that
right.
what you mean? Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I'm scheduled to be here for the whole project.
So that's till the 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Yep. I believe it's June of 2017. We've done some cost savings things. They've added a little extra time on the submittal process.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Dan.
Yep.
I mean, it's good to see you again.
Good to see
man.
you again.
All right.